Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this does put a smile to my face. Hey, what is going on? Draw It To crew, Ramny here with a brand new How to Draw episode, and this time around we are going to be drawing Thanos as he appears in the Infinity War movie, part 1 anyway. If you guys are brand new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, and more. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell down below as well so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new tutorial video. So anyway, you guys, let's talk about Thanos, the big bad for the Infinity War movie. He was first introduced to us in the MCU in the first Avengers movie, and we saw a brief cameo of him in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So we kind of, all of this has been building up. So all of this hype, like everything that we know about Thanos, we've kind of learned from stories from people like Gamora and Nebula and how they were treated. We saw a little bit of his power. This is the huge build up to this big baddie, and he's definitely a big deal. Even though we've never really seen him, we already kind of see his influence. So yes, definitely this movie, Infinity War, is just going to be super exciting. I can't wait for it. I do have the action figure for the comic version of Thanos, along with the Infinity Gauntlet with all of the Infinity Gems. So that's that. I've had this for maybe 15 years. So I've been a huge fan of Thanos for a while, so I'm very excited to bring you guys this tutorial. Anyway, I'm sure you are all ready to draw. Here are the tools that you will need. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different sized nibs for inking. A couple of things to keep in mind before we begin. As you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause this video or hit that speed button at the bottom right of the video so that you guys can slow it down or pause the video whenever you guys need to catch up on your drawings. Another thing, you guys, is I have omitted a lot of the details in the costume just for the sake of simplifying to make this video run a little smoother, a little shorter. So there's that. So if you guys want to add more details to your drawings, you are more than welcome to do that. It doesn't have to look exactly like the way that I show you. And yeah, if it looks nothing like my drawing, that is completely fine as well. So having said all of that, you guys, let's get right to the Thanos tutorial. Here we go. Hey, what is going on, you guys? So now we are going to start our Thanos Infinity War tutorial. I've got my paper in landscape mode, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle right around over here, and now I want it to be about this big. And this, you guys, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. You just want that initial guideline. It kind of sets the standard for how big or what proportions the rest of your art is going to be. So just get that circle as well as you can. Don't worry about it being imperfect or anything like that. Okay, so I've got my paper, it's slightly to the left, my circle slightly to the left. Now I'm going to draw two lines going down, and those are the sides of the face. And what you want to do with Thanos is you want it to kind of get a little wider as you go down. Okay, I'm going to draw this one a little more straight up and down, and this one's at an angle like this. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a line going down the middle like that. Okay, so I've got my Thanos head slightly, ever so slightly, just slanted. Okay, now about this far down, actually not too far, but that far down, I'm going to draw the jawline and then the very, very square jaw. Okay, so you want this from here to here to not be bigger than the length of the circle or the diameter of the circle. So you want this line to be smaller than this line. Okay, so if you drew it too long, or it won't look right at the end. So make sure you get that right. Okay, so once you have that, I'm just going to erase this. I don't want it to be too dark. I made it a little too dark. There you go. Okay, I'm going to continue these lines. That's going to be the neck now, because in the trailer he's got a very, very broad neck. Okay, and then from here, so think of kind of where the jaw sits, there and there. You want to start drawing the shoulder. Shoulder goes this way, very broad, and shoulder goes this way, about that much, and then the actual shoulder. Okay, over here, about that far, and then the shoulder like this. So there you go. All right, so now that we have this, that's the basic outline for Thanos. Let's zoom in and let's start working on where the hand or the gauntlet is going to be. And it's going to be right around here, so I'm going to draw a square that is slightly bigger than this circle right here. I'm going to start it right here, kind of at the base of the neck. And I'm going to draw a square that's slightly slanted and about as big as this. There you go. So that's the basis of the gauntlet, you guys. Over here, I'm going to kind of divide it into four fingers, right? And then like this for now. Okay, 4 fingers, and he's got his arm clenched like this, so you only really see like this part. So that's what that is. We'll leave it like that for now. The thumb goes out this way, and it just goes like this for now. And then from here, just draw a line going straight down, and then it goes wide, so it looks like that. So that's our Thanos base. It looks a little silly right now, but let's go ahead and zoom in on the head. All right, there. Okay, so with this Thanos head, let's go ahead and start filling in some details to it. I'm just going to fix it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the top of the head kind of pointy, like a cranium. You don't want it like a perfect circle shape, but it's got a little point to the top, kind of like an egg, I guess you could say. So I just want to get that nice and even, not too much of a cone head there. Okay, let's draw the eye line. The eye line goes from here to here. So if you have this initial circle, it's lower down the center. So here's the center of the circle. You want to bring it down to about there. And then right here is kind of where you want the nose to be. Okay, he's got a very small nose compared to the rest of his face. His mouth line is going to be right around here. And then from the mouth, just going to draw these parts. This is the pattern of the bottom of his mouth to his chin. He's got these lines. Okay, there you go. So let's figure out the eyes. He's got very, very tiny eyes in comparison to the face. First, I draw the brow ridges. That's the angry look that we're going for. This goes up. And from my source pictures, it doesn't look like he's got any eyebrows. Doesn't look like he's got any hair at all. There you go. And then we're just going to draw very faint, very small eyes, almost like slivers here and here. There you go. I think I may have drawn this a little too much to the left, so I'm going to move it a little bit. So just try to get that placement right. Make sure that the eyes are symmetrical. And in the image that I have, you don't really see much of the pupils. So I'm just going to draw half circles like this. Okay. And then you've got some wrinkles going out. But before we draw the rest of that, let's draw in the nose. So here's the nose. Kind of draw a little square like that. Kind of at the base of the nose. That's the tip of the nose right there. And from that square, I'm going to draw 2 nostrils that go out on each side. Okay. And then sides of the nose like this. I think I'm making it a little too wide. I'm gonna make it a little narrower. I'm just gonna bring it a little closer. Here's the sides of the nose. And then here's the bridge of the nose, kind of just going to the side. There you go. Yeah, that might be a little difficult, you guys, but just try your best. From here, those are the, I still haven't figured out what the name of these wrinkles are, but they just go off to the sides of the mouth like this. Now the thing with the mouth is you don't want it to be smiling. Well, I guess you could, but it just it becomes a little challenging to try to draw him kind of like with an evil smirk instead of just a goofy smile. So I prefer to just make him frown. Okay, let's draw the upper lip. Start with the middle, and then dip in the middle, and then lines going from that dip to the sides. There you go. And then the lower lip, we're just going to draw a straight line like this. We're not going to complete that, otherwise it'll look feminine. Okay, there you go. I'm erasing the guidelines now, so you guys can see that the face is like tiny in comparison to the head. Now let's kind of start figuring out the details around, and hopefully it'll make this face look a little bit more proportional, because right now it's just weird looking. But that's Thanos for you. He's kind of not human looking. Okay, so making this draw a little rounder, and then I'm going to draw a line from here to here, kind of like cheek lines, like that. Temples right here and here. Imagine them going up. Okay, right here, more wrinkles. You want to give him that angry look. And then wrinkles under the eyes. Okay, there you go. Those two lines under the nose there. And then the ears. I'm actually going to bring this a little bit in more. So I'm going to erase the sides. You guys don't have to do this. I'm just going to fix it up a bit. There you go. Okay, the ears. The ears look pretty proportional actually to the face. There you go. So just eyebrow line down to about here. Not much detail to it, just like that. All right, so now I'm gonna get another pencil that's sharp, and I'm going to start working on the details, or the lines that go down the lips to the chin. I'm gonna start with the center one. And the trick with this is to not make it straight lines. You kind of wanna make it kind of wavy. And you just keep going. There you go. Right here, I'm going to draw this line this way and this way. And then there, makes him look a little older if you draw these lines here. And then just more wrinkles on the side here. Some cheeks. I'm going to stop right there. He's got some lines that go from the eyes. So I'm going to start from the center of the eye, going down across the cheek there, down to the lip like this. Same thing here, like that. Now to the side of the eye, it goes in like this. There you go. It's got one more here and one more here. There. Now from the temples, or from the sides of the head, he's got two that go this way to the top. And from here, just like that. So that's kind of the gist of Thanos's facial. You know, in the movie, it never really told you what they are. Maybe he was born like that. It could be tattoos or scarring. We don't know just yet. So we'll find out, I guess, maybe, if they explain it. Or they might not. Okay. I'm going to draw some lines across the nose here. You kind of want his nose to look like he's snarling. Okay, a couple of wrinkles here, forehead wrinkles, not too much. And I'm going to bring these sides to kind of go down a little bit. There you go. And now we got the detail of the head, but now we got to focus on the rest of the body. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, going down, I'm going to draw a line from the chin to the center, just to indicate the center of the chest. So that's what that line is. And then line across here. This is going to be his collar, and then this collar goes this way and then rounds and then goes up the side of the neck here. Okay, he's got some high collars in the back that stop on the side. So here's what we'll do. A line like this, and then goes up to the neck like that. And then another line like this. So this is what the collar is, and it stops right there. And we do the exact same thing on the other side. Line inside the neck, line outside the neck, and that's the collar. Okay. And then the top of the collar, we're just going to draw a line like that, and that. And then front of the collar, here and here. There you go. Okay, at the base of that collar, we're going to draw a line going out, parallel to the shoulder. So here's the shoulder, here's a line going out, and then goes down. And then here, at the base of the shoulder, it's going to draw a line going down, and then out like this. Actually, let's fix that. Down and out, not too much. And there you go. And here is the shoulder. Not much detail on the shoulder. Let's go ahead and start drawing the wrinkle lines. Kind of like his chin, he's got these lines going down from the top of the shoulder, just going down to the front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm just going to draw 4 of them like that. Okay, so we've got this line here. Close that off. Let's worry about the rest later. Let's go over here now. I'm going to draw a line from here and here, kind of going down the center of the chest. It goes a little narrower as you go down. Okay, there you go. It leaves a gap like that, and then a line over here. Now let's go back over here and draw a curved line from here. Actually, let's draw this straight, and then from here a curved line, kind of following this like this, and imagine this kind of doing the exact same thing on the other side like that, and then down like this. Okay, I'm probably gonna stop my drawing right around here, so I'm just gonna draw up to that point there. Okay, next thing. That's good. Next thing is, let's draw the detail over here. There's a line going down this way and one going this way. And then there's lines going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay. I'm going to double up on these lines. Okay, and this one too. So draw 2 lines there. He's got some very intricate patterns there. We'll see if we have time to do that a little later on. We might not, you guys, so let's just leave it at that. Line here, and a shoulder, goes down and then across, parallel, and then as soon as you get to this part, goes back up like this. There. Okay, we've got the neck. Let's add some neck lines. So from the side, going to the center, same thing here, just like that, and then here, lines going down. So those are the neck lines. Okay, good. Now on this side, you don't really see much of it because it's going to be covered by the gauntlet. So let's go and start drawing the gauntlet, and then we'll kind of work on this. This isn't too hard. Let's do that later on. Do you guys hear the dog's neighbors? Because that's going to be hard to edit out. Okay, let's get started with the gauntlet. Let me zoom in. Okay, first things first. Curve this. And for each finger, there's a, kind of hard to explain, but it kind of goes up and then down like this. So you kind of want to create these indentations in between each finger. Like that. And then on the side, when you get to the side, it just goes diagonal towards the thumb. There you go. Now from there, this goes in this way, and then it goes in, curves out like that. All right, so this is the ever important Infinity Gauntlet. It's the thing that the MCU has been building up towards for 10 years. Okay, so this goes in, and then there's a lip that goes out like this. Okay, I'm gonna draw a curve from here to here. Beyond that square, imagine the middle, draw a line going down the middle there, and then now I'm going to draw a curve here. Now the gauntlet itself also has a lot of details to it that I'm probably going to skip just to save time and not make this video any longer. So if you guys want to add more details to it, feel free to do so. There are a lot of reference photos online. Okay, so there's that. Now, next thing, let's draw each individual finger, kind of square it off at the top. And you kind of want it so that it kind of goes up gradually this way. And at the same time, you want to make it so that the middle finger is the biggest finger of all of them, because that's how it is in real life. And also you want to make them go this way, right? So they close in this way. You don't want them all leaning that way. So you want the pointer or the index finger and the middle finger going this way, and the ring finger and the pinky going this way. There. Okay, there you go. So you've got those, just some details. 2 lines running down the center of those fingers, and then just curves on the top like this. Okay, diagonal lines going down those fingers like this. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to figure out where those jewels are going to go. And first I'm going to start off by drawing the guideline for the top of them, and then the guideline for the bottom. And they kind of sit where these fingers are. There's one jewel for each of the fingers. And the middle 2 fingers are square, or they're flat at the top and the bottom, and then they round off on the sides like this. Okay, flat at the top and the bottom, and then kind of oval there and there. These ones are more diamond shape, or think of an eyeball, I guess. So they're not flat at the top, they're pointy at the top and the bottom, like that. Okay, and then the center one is going to be bigger than the rest, so this one is just an oval there. There you go. So those are the jewels, or those are where the jewels are going to go. If you want to draw the jewels, or the infinity stones, infinity gems in the comics, you actually just draw circles in between. Now the thing is, we don't know. At the time that I published this video, we have no idea how many of these infinity stones he's going to be getting in the movie. So you can leave them empty, or just slowly fill them in with these ovals. There you go. And center one like that. Now, if you guys haven't been keeping track, let me see if I can remember. Oh wait, before I tell you what all the stones are, let's do the thumb first, and then we'll figure the rest. Okay, the thumb goes out from here, out this way, up and towards the gauntlet. Okay, now I'm going to draw the side. Here's the side, a side armor. I'm going to draw a curved line first. And this curved line kind of goes up to the top like that, and then goes pointy out like this. And then I'm going to draw a curve like that. And then if I draw the stone, it's going to stick out like this. So there's the stone. And then from here goes down like that. Okay, so that's like armor plating for the thumb. Okay, let's go back over here, draw a line going that way, and then one curve, two curves, and then three curves. There. Okay, now that we have the gems in place, if you guys don't know, this is the time stone, which is the Eye of Agamotto, and it is green. This is the, I believe, the Power Stone, which is the orb from, the orb is with a Nova Core, and that is purple. This is the Space Stone, and the Space Stone is the Tesseract, I believe. And that's the Tesseract, and I think Loki has the Tesseract from the Thor Ragnarok movie. This is, oh, and this is blue. This is the Mind Stone, which is the stone that's on Vision's head. This is the Reality Stone, which is red, and it is with the Collector, I believe, the Reality Stone. Oh yeah, the Mind Stone is yellow. This is the Reality Stone, and this is the Soul Stone, which at this point in time we have no idea where this is yet. And this is, I believe, orange. So let's see if I can get that again. Time Stone, green. Mind Stone, yellow. Power Stone, purple. Space Stone, blue. Reality Stone, red. And this is the Soul Stone, which is orange. I think I got that right. Okay, so once you have those, you guys, let's draw some intricate pattern, or just around the Mind Stone. It just goes this way, and then goes out to the sides of this lip here. Goes down, and then just out like this. Okay, so I'm just going to add some detail, but not all. This goes in this way, and then two lines like that. Right in between these two stones. Okay, there you go. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's do the wrist. Okay, starting at the top. Let's figure out where we're going to put the wrist so it goes a little bit wider, right? This goes this way to the side, and that creates like a little armor plate like that. And then this goes this way out to the side, armor plating. Next one is going to be over here, and it curves like this, and then down. And then this armor plating is going to be layered. So the top layer is this part, and then this is the second layer. Okay, same thing here. This curves this way, and down, and goes under the first layer like that. Okay, draw a line from here to here, and then find the center, and then make a U shape. So what we want to do is create this U shape, there. Okay, and the last thing, from here to here and here to here. There. So that is our Infinity Gauntlet, you guys. And the very last thing is we're just going to add some details to this side and his shoulder on this side, I mean. And there you go. And then the shoulder. Lines going down. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Finalize that. And that's it, you guys. I'm noticing that this shoulder is a little too big. You guys probably don't need to do yours, but just check to make sure that your proportions are right. Make sure that the left side and the right side are approximately the same size. Once you have that, you're good. So I'm just adjusting the size of this. And that's it. So once you have that, you guys, we are finished. Let's zoom in. That is how you draw Thanos from Infinity War. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and be sure to catch my previous Thanos tutorial in this channel, link in the description. So thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next Infinity War tutorial. All right, you guys, that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end of this tutorial video. I hope your Thanos drawings turned out great. If they did, if you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please go ahead and post them in the Google Plus community or on Instagram. Tag me at DrawIt2. I would love to see your art. Remember, you guys, that I also have another Thanos tutorial. So if you guys want to see a more armored up Thanos tutorial, I already have that. I have a link to that in the description, so make sure to check that out as well. So you'll have like 2 different versions of Thanos. So that is pretty cool. In the comments, you guys, let me know what you think of Infinity War. It's not out yet, but it is coming up, and I'm very excited for it. Let me know how excited you are down in the comments below. And again, don't forget, you guys can follow me in social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Google+, and also on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a coloring page of the Thanos that I drew in this tutorial video. So links to all of that down below. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, and share this with your friends in social media. And finally, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. I will see you guys in my next Avengers Infinity War tutorial. See ya.